Last week I visited a tech university, and over the course of 5 days I talked with 86 graduates. And my conclusion is the junior job market for software engineers is officially broken. Like public roads of Bosnia are broken. The stories the students told me were all similar. They graduated, started applying for jobs, but received only rejections without any explanations. And now they are losing motivation to keep going, constantly updating their resumes, but nothing seems to be working. I also took the time to review the resumes of the students, and there's a lot of talent out there. However, many of them struggle with writing resumes and presenting themselves in the right way. But this isn't the main reason they're not getting a paycheck. Since this is not my first rodeo, I want to share my experiences on how to deal with tough job markets and maybe make you feel less like a family disappointment. Okay, now before our therapy session starts, let's make it look like a real group therapy session. I want everyone to share their job hunt experiences in the comments section, and for those who are employed, feel free to give advice. I will talk about all the prevalent reasons why the market is broken, my personal experience, and then give you some advice on the matter. Now, I want you to listen to me for a moment. I know many of you watching this video thought you'd get your dream job after graduation and make mama proud. But here you are, 4 months in, applying left and right with zero success. It feels like nobody wants you and you're probably feeling pretty helpless. You're questioning everything, your existence, choices, and why you even bother studying so much if you can't get a job. So what you gonna do now? Quit? Go back live with your parents? Come on, you haven't went this far just to quit because the market is shit. Accept the fact that when the market is down, there's not much you can do. But it will pass. Trust me, it's not forever. You need to stay committed and you will outlast it.
Welcome to Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is...
Subscribe to the channel. Okay, now let me cook. Hot and cold job markets. Fact is, the current job market is ice age cold and you are scrat, fighting for a nut. Except there are like 4,000 scrats and there is no nut. Just like almost everything, the job market has its cycles. When the market is booming, things get hot. Almost everyone, even with a birth certificate, gets a job. Companies are raising funds, announcing new projects, and hiring like crazy. Most companies follow a similar timeline of events. Why? Because companies hate missing out. When one announces they will start making, smart fridges, suddenly all of their competitors also announce smart fridge development. After the market boils for a while, it nosedives into the ice age. The best part of the cycle is when companies try to improve their profitability. This usually means cutting costs, laying off people, introducing hiring freezes, and putting projects on ice or even canceling them completely. So in order to understand our current timeline, we need to go back to 2020. The COVID boom. During the COVID boom, everyone, and I mean everyone, was getting hired. You don't know how to use Git? Welcome on board, sir. And I'm not even joking, people were added to my team who had never used Git before. It was like Oprah handing out jobs. This was a great time for graduates and even a better time for experienced people. I know folks who job hopped 4 times between 2020 and 2022 and almost tripled their salaries. What we are currently experiencing is the aftermath of the COVID hiring frenzy. Companies are cleaning up and purging everything. We are now dealing with the COVID hangover. This is not the first time the job market is down. People who were looking for jobs in 2019 know what I'm talking about. It was almost like the same situation as now. I know people who sent out over 200 applications in 6 months and got no job. So, how do you play a job hunt game during a cold market? First, you need to accept that you're fighting against the stream. The market does want to hire people and you want to get hired. In most cases, not getting a job has nothing to do with your skills, portfolio, or education. When there are no jobs, you're just another face in the crowd. You get my point, this isn't rocket science. During this phase, it's just a numbers game. You have to apply as much as possible. Polish your resume and start sending it out to every job offering that interests you. In this phase, you can't be too picky if you want to get a job. During the hot phase of the cycle, it's your time to switch jobs and level up as much as possible. Get a job with a higher salary, more benefits, or less working hours. In this phase, you can look for a job that fully matches your expectations and be picky as possible. Now, let's touch on the argument that I hear all the time. The job market in all industries is currently broken. This is just not true. Anyone working in trades, electrician, carpenter, whatever, is currently having the time of their life. People are charging huge hourly rates and their books are full of orders. Why is that? Because there's a huge deficit in trades and a huge demand on the market. Okay, so let me give you some general advice. Network with people. And I don't mean going on LinkedIn and cold messaging random people. Network with people from your uni. Go to all kinds of hiring events and even hackathons. Put yourself out there. Talk with people. This won't necessarily land you a job, but you'll probably know about future job openings before others. And let me tell you, it makes a huge difference if you're one of the first candidates rather than number 2026. Let someone from the industry review your resume. If you know someone working in HR, ask them to take a look. If not, ask someone online or even someone from your university. Be persistent. If you keep showing up every day, one day it will be your lucky day. Just see it as a part of your daily routine to go online and look for openings once a day. If something interesting comes up, don't hesitate to apply, even if you don't fulfill all the listed requirements and qualifications. The worst thing that can happen is getting a rejection email. So, in conclusion, the junior software engineer job market is undeniably broken right now. But this is also not a permanent state. And for all you fresh grads out there, keep pushing forward and don't lose hope. So that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, and if you like the content, hit like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Tariq 10X.